Hey everyone, thanks for listening to the show, and you're going to love this one because we are talking about everyone's favorite topic, oral sex. I know you love it, and you want to be better at it, and you want to understand it. So in this show, I'm giving you what you want, from how to give to how to get to the tips you need to blow your partner's mind. Men and women, I'm answering your emails on all things oral to help you get better at going down. So thanks everyone for listening. Enjoy the show. I just returned from an amazing trip to Europe where I had the honor of helping to launch the latest innovation for my good friends at WeVibe, the all-new Sync. And let me tell you, it was the buzz of the show. Get it? The buzz of the show? Okay, anyway. The Sync is the latest evolution of the WeVibe, the world's best couples toy. For those that aren't familiar, let me back up. Okay, the original WeVibe is a C-shaped toy that women actually wear during intercourse, so both partners can enjoy the vibrations. It provides clitoral and G-spot stimulation at the same time and connects to a smartphone app. No hands necessary. The new Sync keeps the familiar C-shape and also shares the dual motors and multiple functions of the earlier models, but adds some great new features that will blow your mind. First up, those dual motors, even more powerful. The new remote now provides full control over the vibration intensity and pattern. And get this, the free WeConnect smartphone app has been updated to allow real-time pattern changes and more, meaning you just drag your fingers to control the vibrator as you're using it. It's so easy. But the biggest innovation is the Sync's ability to adjust and lock into position, meaning one size truly fits all. I mean, it will hit all your hot spots. If you haven't tried a WeVibe before, you need to try the new Sync. I mean, trust me, you will love it, and you can thank me later. To order yours today, simply click on the Sync banner on my website or visit WeVibe. That's WeVibe.com and use code Emily at checkout. It's a throwback.
Look into his eyes. They're the eyes of a man obsessed by sex. Eyes that mock our sacred institutions. Bedroom eyes, they call them in a bygone day.
Hey, Emily, you got a boyfriend? Because my man E here, he just got his heart broken. He thinks you're kind of cute.
A girl's got to have her standards. Oh, my.
Do women know about shrinkage?
Isn't it common knowledge?
What do you mean, like laundry? It shrinks?
Can we not talk about sex so much?
Are you kidding me?
Oh my God, I feel so good.
Being bad feels pretty good. But you know, Emily's not the kind of girl you just play with.
Sex with Emily. We're talking about sex, relationships, and everything in between. For more information, go to sexwithemily.com so you can listen to all of our podcasts and sign up for our mailing list. Have you not done that yet? Really? You really should. Because our mailing lists they rock. We send out one a week. I'm talking like this, like I'm reading. We send out, once a week. We don't spam you or anything, but people really like them, and we send you good, interesting information. If you miss the shows, we do 2 a week. We wrap them up in there, our recent blog posts, so check that out, and videos, all that fun stuff. And I'm here with Menace.
Hello.
Hello, darling.
I am excited to be here with you. I swear.
I swear I actually really, really, you like me today.
Yeah.
Now, you like me a lot lately, because we don't see each other as much. Yeah. We used to do a show 5 days a week, and it was like, yeah. But
too
it's really
much.
good to see you. I know. This show's about oral sex.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you think is the craziest place you've given a blowjob? Can you remember?
Gosh, that is such a good question. Yeah, I know I've given some crazy blowjobs in some crazy weird places that are sort of precarious. I remember at a wedding once, like in the Hamptons.
Really?
It was like a super fancy outside tents and everything, and I was with a boyfriend at the time, and we went like not too far off the tent.
As the wedding's going on, or is it reception?
Well, they were already walked down the aisle.
Yeah.
It was the reception.
All the boring stuff is done.
And it was like outside, and I believe that people walked by, and there might have been some kind of embarrassment.
They saw you.
I know. They saw
Giving
me.
fellatio?
I mean, I'm trying to think of a crazy place. I know, like in my house recently, like visiting my parents in Michigan. Thank God they don't listen. But I remember giving one like on the back porch, and then my mom woke up, turned the lights off. That was embarrassing at this age still. And then also, you remember my famous Coachella experience when I had sex at Coachella outside. Funny enough, that guy from years ago, I haven't talked to him in years, but he lives in LA, and we ran into each other, and now we're like, oh, speaking of me, Menace always says I'm best friends with my exes, which I am really good friends. We're super good friends now. And I'm like, remember that time we banged at Coachella? I talk about that all the time.
Ruled.
Yeah, what's the craziest place you've ever received fellatio?
Oh, probably backstage at a concert. I don't know. Nothing too insane.
Yeah.
We gotta-
I've done car, roadhead.
Yeah, we
Not
gotta-
that safe. I don't recommend it.
We gotta borrow somebody's private jet and just like,
How about my brother's?
yeah, your brother's jet, and just say,
kidding,
hey,
just
we need
kidding.
it for a second.
I know. No, I mean, we'll see. Okay, so fellatio. But first, we got a little sex in the news. You'll appreciate this because it has to do with an Apple product,
Okay.
which, yeah.
That's weird. Apple and sex together? That's interesting.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Here you
Tell
go.
me more, please.
Apple adds feature to iOS 9 that lets you track your sex life. You'll soon be able to track how active your sex life is using your iPhone, thanks to a forthcoming update. Apple's iOS 9 will let people track when and how often they have sex, as well as letting women log their menstrual cycle. The company has previously come under fire for ignoring the importance of female customers, and this will be readdressed when the revamped Health Kit rolls out in autumn. Isn't iOS 9 already out?
No, I'm on 8 right now.
Okay, I don't know. Users were able to track how much water they drink. So it's all like everyone's like becoming like the Fitbit, right? Like everything's like that. So UV exposure, how long they sit still for. Mine would be like, you did not sit still once today.
Yeah.
And their as well as their reproductive health, but they didn't provide further details. They will be able to enter details as like when they had sex, when they used protection. But I want to know, like, who's really going to do that? I like reason why I love the Fitbit. You still have yours on. I lost
Yeah,
mine months
I love
ago.
mine.
Doesn't it ever fall off? I lost 2 of them. I'm done. I'm out.
No.
How come?
No,
you
but
wear
you
it?
have like a small wrist. You probably.
No, it just pops off.
Really?
Pisses
No.
me off because I loved it. I was like, because the truth is about the Fitbit, if you all know, it does. I'm like, oh, I've only done 5,000 steps today. You know, like it makes
Yeah.
me want to do more. But I think this is harder because you got to plug it in. Like, oh, I just had sex. Hold on, honey, let's write this down.
Yeah, you don't want to write.
But
all
then
that
a few
stuff
weeks
in.
ago, we had a sex news story about a mattress. Were you here when we were talking about mattresses that measure your sex life? There's a mattress that's going to be able to measure how often you've been active, and then it's going to send you text messages and be like, hey, you should take your partner on a date tonight because you guys haven't banged in a while. You guys should try the doggy style. Everyone wants to track your goddamn sex life. I think there's a crisis with people's sex lives, apparently. And I'm also kind of pissed about iPhones. Can I just talk about this for a minute?
Okay, what's wrong?
I think since Steve Jobs died, the iPhone has just gone downhill. Apple products in general, and then we're all true believers, and we all love it, and everyone buys the iPhone because it's cool and we can iMessage. But I think that like the droids, Android, Samsung, they're far superior in a lot of ways.
Wow, look at you.
I know. You didn't even know I knew what Android was, but I do.
Yeah, that's cool.
You disagree?
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely disagree.
I just think it sounds good.
Okay, and I know, man,
I don't mean to
because
get into
Android
this is not
user-
like tech with Emily.
Yeah, but Android users are so hardcore about Android, and I know they get upset with that. And I have an Android also, and I've worked with tech startups. I worked at a startup before I moved to Los Angeles, and every single app is a subpar version of an iPhone app. It just is. But Androids are great. They have amazing options that iPhone do not have. So I'll give them that.
Okay. Yeah, like
But-
my Kegel Cam app, which is not on Android yet.
I think with the camera-wise, the newest Samsung is actually the best camera I've seen
That's
on
what I've heard.
on an iPhone.
It's all about the camera.
Yeah.
You're all about your what is your Instagram at Menace?
Just Menace, MENACE.
guys gotta check out
yeah,
and
so
Twitter.
props on that. But I mean, I went through the apps, and the apps are okay. But
Okay.
finally,
I'm not, like,
finally, Android's there with the camera on that phone is as equal.
So,
as
I mean, I'm
iPhone.
not saying there's always like drawbacks to everything. There's pros and cons. But
Yeah.
I did just get the 6, though. You'll be happy to know. Because I
Sweet.
dropped the 5 in the toilet.
Did your brother get it for you?
No, my brother bought me an iPad once. And Menace is like, did your brother? No, that's all he's ever bought me.
Oh, really? Okay.
Let me think. He's bought me dinners, trips.
Didn't he get you a laptop? Your brother's amazing. I love him.
Dude, he got me an iPad. It was
I want
really
to hang
sweet.
out with him. I know.
He's in town right now. You can come hang out, but you don't want to, and he loves you too. Dude, how wasted we get at the Ritz-Carlton in San Francisco that night.
If we were
We
okay.
couldn't even
So
speak.
this is a quick story. Emily's brother was staying at the Ritz-Carlton in San Francisco, and he was on like some special. Her brother's like a baller. He's like,
Right.
he's like amazing. So he was on some VIP floor where they have like a
Free alcohol. It's like
free
it's
open
the floor
bar.
That's like always open food.
All
and
you
bar
can eat.
all day
It was
long,
crazy. I've
24/7.
never seen anything like this before. So we go there and we're just getting hammered, wasted, and there's all these classy people dressed up, and of course
We were not one of them.
Yeah, we're like I'm dressed like a bum, and I'm in there, and we're just laughing so hard in there, and I just couldn't. I'm like, I'm stopping for a second. I'm realizing that everyone is just staring at us because we're just rowdy. And I love your brother. He's so much fun.
That's why I want you to come with us tonight, but no pressure.
I know, because I know if I go out with your brother, then I'm just going to be out all night. And I have on Friday, the next day, I have a 22-hour day of straight work.
That's unhealthy.
It is unhealthy, but I have to do it.
You look good, though. Did you lose weight?
I've actually been working out every single day for the past month.
Are you? Menace,
Yeah.
okay, wait. You've never done that in your life.
I mean, I have
Not
a long
every day.
time ago.
You look great. I meant
Thank
to say
you.
that when you walked in.
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm really proud of you.
Yeah, I have I'm training for a marathon. I know.
You have to
crazy.
prepare me for this.
Yeah. Well, it sucks because,
you're
okay.
running
Yeah, I'm running and
every
stuff.
day. Running.
Yeah, every day. Every day for the past month.
Like I don't even know. Like I need a moment. Like, I don't even think I just.
I
lost
just really
my
want to get back to where I was.
10 years ago when I met
10
you.
years
I know
ago,
you keep
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about that. I never thought. I mean,
that
dude,
I would
I'm
do
so
it.
proud of
Yeah,
you.
but it just sucks because so
I'm dying
I moved,
right. Like, I can't even speak. Go ahead.
I'll tell you what happened. I
Remember
moved,
when you ate McDonald's every day for a month or whatever, or Starbucks or something? Yeah.
It was really easy. Okay, when I was living in San Francisco and I was doing radio, I didn't really do that many events where I'd be out in public and people would see me. So whatever.
Right.
Now I moved to Los Angeles and I'm part
He's
of
famous. He's on billboards everywhere.
I'm part of a morning radio show called The Woody Show. You can podcast
It's not about
it.
boners.
It's not about boners or sex, so don't download it and think you're going to hear about wieners and boobies. It's not going to happen. But the thing is, it's getting a really hardcore fan base, and then so I go out all the time, and people want to take photos with me, and you know how I like to control the photos. Well, I'm not going to say, hey, let me take the photos or let me look at the photo. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's cool. We can take a pic. And then people take a pic and then put the social media out there and all that stuff. And then I look at it, I'm like, oh, my God, it looks so bad. It looked terrible.
This is what happens to celebrity. This is what happens. And then you get anorexic. Don't get anorexic.
No,
on
I'm not
me.
getting
just
anorexic.
kidding,
I'm
I
still
know.
eating what I want to eat. Look at my Instagram. I'm still not holding
Well,
back.
I'm
But
just
I'm
happy
definitely...
that's healthy for your longevity.
Yeah, so I definitely want to just at least, do something about it.
Okay.
And then I actually feel way better. So that's cool.
Okay. Awesome, Menace. I'm really proud of you.
Thank
it
you.
really warms the cockles of my heart.
Anybody
Okay,
that feels
I'm gonna
like...
get to emails right
Sorry.
now. Yeah, we got to
we'll
get to
emails.
oral
1 second.
oral
I know.
sex.
I
Yeah.
know.
Okay,
We'll
but
talk
what?
about sucking on
Blowjobs.
wieners in a second.
No, and
but I just want to
cunnilingus.
talk about inspiring people. If you
Okay.
feel the same way, just get up and do it. Every day, I know it's hard. There's days that I don't want to get in the gym and do it. I just do it. And you just start off slow. Don't go from 0 to 1,000.
Right.
Just start off with
10 minutes a day. Like
10
Michael, do
minutes.
you remember Michael Moore, the filmmaker?
Yeah.
He started that whole walking thing. He's just walk for 10 minutes and then 20.
Yeah.
So I'm just really proud of you because this has been a 10-year
Thank
thing we've
you.
been talking about. So
All
that's
right,
great.
let's
Okay,
talk
get to
about
emails.
wieners.
Okay,
God.
everyone, thank you for emailing me. Feedback at sexwithemily.com and vaginas.
And vaginas.
Listen, peoples, you can, feedback at sexwithemily.com. I love hearing from you. And I also love even more when you include your name. We can change your name, but where you are, where you live, and how old you are, and how you listen is cool too. We just want to know how you listen, but really it's how old you are. Okay, ready? And where you live.
All right.
Dear Emily, I came across your website recently and I listened to a handful of your podcasts while on a long drive. Needless to say, I've fallen in love with your podcast. Anyway, I'm a 24-year-old woman, and I'm pretty sure I'm a rarity when I say I love giving blowjobs. The main reason being I get ridiculously turned on by hearing a guy breathe heavy and or moan, and I'm sure it's somehow subconsciously related to my own ego. I guess I'm just curious if this is normal for women. I mean, I know guys really enjoy hearing women get off, but I've never really heard about it the other way around. Thanks, Emily. Sincerely, B. I think that's really funny because, first of all, I think that women do, definitely. I love that you're saying this because I've actually been having a debate lately with my friends. This just happened last week where my guy friend was like, I don't think that women really like blowjobs? Like, they're always saying, I can't wait to have your cock in my mouth or whatever. They text me that. He's like, but do they really like it? I'm like, yeah, some women do, some don't, but I think women like it. And then my friend, who's got all her married friends, she texted them all, and they all said, no, only on his birthday. I don't like it, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, I like it. Like, I don't. So I think it's split. I don't think it's a 50. I don't even know what the split is. But what is your perception? Do you think that women like it in your overall, do you think that they just do it, or do you think they really enjoy it? Menace, what do you think?
I think I agree with you on the 50-50.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I wasn't saying I don't know if it's 50-50. I want to hear from you guys because I love it. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think
some just do just to do it, though.
I remember when Lynette, were you here when Lynette Curler was on the show and she was like, I've been with Adam for 20 years. I've never said no. Never
Yeah.
say no to the BJ. I was like, why would you? It's like a 10-minute thing. It's like, I always say it's like flowers for women. Okay, so B, you're totally fine. You are in the zone. That's great. And you realize the magic and the power of the blowjob.
I know, and you keep your man happy.
You keep him happy, and it's great that you love it because it helps you get good at it. Like everything in life. Like I think that there's a lot of women who don't like it. They might say it's the taste, they're uncomfortable, but I think a lot of women and men, same with cunnilingus, they feel like they just don't know what they're doing or they're not confident. But the only way you're going to get better is that when you keep doing it, and then you get the positive moans and the feedback, and that totally turns you on. I think that's awesome, B, that turns you on. So I want to be clear, though, it's totally fine for women to enjoy sex as much, or if not more, than men. So you are not unusual at all, B. You are my hero.
Yeah.
Love it.
It was funny. There was this famous actress.
Bang.
Drawing a blank.
Oh.
But she would say in interviews, just keep your man drained and fed, and you're good, and he'll never leave you.
Trained.
He'll
and
be
fed.
like a puppy dog next to you.
We'll see about that.
You have
But yeah.
full control.
Yeah, it's true though. I mean, it's not that hard, and I just think people build it up like the blowjob. Would it take like 10? I can see sometimes the oral sex with women maybe it takes a little longer, but whatever. Either way, you should go down. Okay, hey Emily. First and foremost, I wanted you to know how much I love and appreciate your show. You provide an invaluable service, and it's such a pleasure to get insight on sex and relationships from such an intelligent, well-spoken, classy woman. I'm classy. Anyway, on to my question. I love giving oral sex. It's so intimate and sexy, and there are few things as beautiful as women climaxing while I'm going down on her. But with the last few women I've slept with, it seems like it only goes on for a few minutes before they want to have intercourse. I'm the type who likes taking his time, so it's making me wonder, would they be hurrying things along because, are they hurrying things along because they're so turned on, or because they aren't enjoying themselves and want me to move along? I'd appreciate your input. Thanks again, Sean. Oh, Sean, I love you. You are my dream man. There, I said it. I
Yes.
wish all men had these feelings about oral sex because there's a really complicated thing going on with oral sex, because I do believe that a lot of women, there's like different subsets. They're like, he doesn't want to be doing it. Maybe I taste weird or smell funky and he doesn't want to be there, and it's going to take me a long time. So I'm just going to say, let's just have sex. And I think a lot of women can attest to that. And the best thing that a guy, Sean, if you're into it, the best thing that you can say to a woman, and I'm telling you, I've had guys say this to me, and it is like music to my ears when they say, I love doing this and I could be here all night. Because then when he's going down on me and he's like, listen, I love this. I want to do this. Lay back, relax, chill. And you're like, it takes all the pressure off, because we're always thinking, does he want to? We're looking at the clock, 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, not anymore. I don't do this. But, I'm saying, like, settle in. Tell me you got some time and you're going to be there. And hopefully she'll relax more, Sean. So I think you got to let him know how much you really want to be there between her legs, pleasing her.
I actually never asked you this in the past 10 years, and you've always promoted oral sex. Is it your favorite thing that guys do to you? If they know how to do it? Is it your all-time favorite?
I think it's, I'd say it's top.
Top?
How many things
Then
are there?
what is your-
I think top 3.
Then what is your
Top.
favorite?
I mean, I guess I like intercourse. I like being spanked. No, I like dirty talk. No, I mean, I really have to say oral sex is probably like one of my top things.
Yeah,
especially for
I feel
foreplay.
it is. You've promoted it so much.
I feel you. I hate to. You know what it is? It's like choosing between like children or something. Like,
Yeah.
for me, sex is like, can I say oral sex? But yeah, I love some really good warm up with oral sex. If a guy knows how to do it, or and he's into it, because that's when I'm going to tell you to come up. That's when I'm going to say, oh, it's cool, let's have sex, because I know you're not into it. It's just like blowjobs. You don't want a blowjob from a woman who's like gagging and like rolling her eyes and like
Or
making.
it's just so like no pressure to it at all. They're just doing it
Right.
just to do it. That is the absolute worst.
Right. The number one tip I always give about oral sex across the board for men and for women is to be enthusiastic and to be into it. And if you're not, you just got to fake it.
You
till
might as
make
well
it.
not even do
Don't
it.
even
though.
go there. Don't even try it.
Just
Don't
say
do it
I'm
for
not into it.
Exactly. And there are plenty.
Because then he's just going to go around and say, oh, she gives terrible blowjobs.
Right, you might as well not even try that, right? So, but Sean, it could be happening for a number of reasons. Like I said, probably has nothing to do with you. She could be insecure. She might have trouble relaxing, so you could try to do that. She could be sensitive. There's a lot of women who actually are oversensitive. In fact, women who are very orgasmic, multi-orgasmic, tend to be women who actually don't like oral sex or doesn't feel good to them. So, but I can't imagine that the last 3 women you've been with, or the past few, that this is the case. So it's normal to feel insecure that it's about your oral sex skills. Like, we all question ourselves when our partners say no to something or turn away that we think it's us. But I think that you should just, go slower. Every woman's different, and ask her what she wants. Again, it's always great to start off slow and just let her know that you are there and you're settling in. You're going to pitch a tent, hang out for a while. That's all I want. Okay. Hey, Emily and staff ladies. That would be everyone here. I've been listening for a while. And now, you know what? Yeah. Okay. Hey, Emily and staff ladies. I've been listening for a while now and always find the show entertaining and usually find it instructive. Thanks so much for everything. Each of you do. My wife of 20 years and I have used your valuable information to enhance your sex life and grow even closer. This brings me to my question. A few nights ago, as I was washing the vomit off my genitals, I realized that my wife might need some help learning to give a blowjob.
That happened to my friend once, but I think it was just because she was drunk. She threw up on us.
That happens too. She only recently has started trying to learn this skill and apparently has a fairly active gag reflex. She's open to learning, and I want to encourage her. We bought the Tickle is Pickle book you featured on the show, and that helped, but she doesn't learn from books. Would any of you have a beginner-friendly video recommendation towards learning this womanly art? Thanks so much. Have a happy season, holiday season, everyone. Nate from Austin. Okay, Nate, I love this question, and I'm going to get right back to it. But we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. So back in August, our friends at Vibratech sent me a new toy to try out, which is one of the best perks of my job. However, it can also be challenging because, let's be honest, not all toys are created equal. Well, thank God I loved it. You may remember Vibratech's Mystic Wand, my favorite compact massage wand. Well, I'm thrilled to tell you that it's now available in a rechargeable version. The Mystic Wand Rechargeable is truly the perfect evolution of the compact massager. Of course, it has the same soft round head that you love for external stimulation, but that's where the similarities end. The Mystic's curved handle is super comfortable and makes it so easy to get into just the right spot. And Vibratech's added 3 vibration patterns and 3 power levels, making the Mystic Wand Rechargeable one of the most versatile compacts around. We've been so excited to tell you about the Mystic Wand Rechargeable, and now that it's finally here, I want you all to check it out. If you go to the video tab on my site, you'll see a clip of me checking it out for the first time. My team has also had the chance to try it for themselves, and it was unanimous. They all loved it. The Vibratech's Mystic Wand Rechargeable is available now. You can learn more at Vibratech.com or by clicking on the Mystic Wand banner on my site. Okay, let's go back to this oral sex, gagging, vomit on the penis thing. Okay, Nate, here's the thing. I love this question. We have had some feedback in the past that we don't do a lot of tips for women on how to give a good BJ. I mean, I know we have, but whatever. We have done it a lot.
Do you think she's just gagging because she's like just going?
No, I think that women, she's probably going too far. She sees it in porn. She thinks that that's what men really want. But you don't have to deep throat every time to please him. If you have a sensitive gag reflex, here's the thing, is that you can use your hands. You can put it in your mouth. But if as long as you have enough pressure on the penis, you don't have to go all the way back there. Plus, the nerve endings that bring the most pleasure is the tip of the penis, the frenulum, which is on the underside of the penis. So if you just keep your mouth around the head so that your lips hit the area where the head meets the shaft, suck gently on the tip, and you use your tongue to place pressure on the underside, the frenulum, so the underside of the penis where it's your erect, you know what I'm talking about, the point that's pointing down towards your balls.
Yeah.
That little area beneath the tip is the frenulum. It's your best friend. It feels really, really good when a woman sucks on it. So she could do that. I mean, I don't know if you're forcing her head in there or if she just thinks she has to, but clearly it's not her thing. And if she's vomiting on you, just tell her to really, she could use her hand job, blow job combination. Those two sensations together. I mean, are you ever going to turn down a blow with the hand? They use hands. Women use their hands, the balls, the whole thing.
They need to, though.
They need to. Yeah, you want to have more pressure. So I think she should just step away from the deep throat. Although, if you do want tips and you're listening and you don't actually vomit, but you want to know more, the best thing is to just relax your throat and to breathe before you do it. And you relax your throat and you let your tongue fall back and you just take deep breaths and you can learn to relax it. But it sounds like that's just not her thing. In this situation, you know better what feels good for you. So if you teach your partner how to please you, maybe you guys can do mutual masturbation. She knows how you want to be touched, but no more gag reflex for her. And Tickle is Pickle is a great book for anyone who wants to learn about the pickle.
Sweet.
more. Yeah. Okay. Okay. A to V licking.
All right.
Hi, I'm 36 years old. I'm writing from Omaha, Nebraska. Is it safe for a man to lick my A and then my V? That would be anus and vagina, for those of you who aren't.
Sorry, I'm just
Okay.
laughing because there's a song out right now that.
Called A to V?
No.
Oh, truffle butter?
Well, not even that, dude. There's another one that says, "Eat the booty like grocery."
Oh.
Yeah.
There's Nicki Minaj, eat your ass like a cupcake also.
Oh yeah, it's very popular right now. So trendy.
Just lost my appetite. Not that I don't love sex, but right now in
I
this
think
moment.
you go ass to mouth all the time because you never denied that you didn't.
What?
Every
don't
time
go
I call
ass to
you,
mouth.
every time I bring it up.
You should never go ass to mouth.
All right.
It's bacteria. It's bad for you. You can't go ass to mouth.
Okay.
You can go. No.
I don't know.
can't
It
do
seems
anything.
like
What do you mean? Ass?
you only give me
oh,
this
do
vibe.
I ever just go to the mouth? Do I ever put my mouth on an ass?
Yeah.
Is that what you're
Yeah.
asking me? Oh, I was thinking. Because
Yeah.
we're talking about vaginas and asses.
Yeah, but I'm just starting.
No, I
with the
don't do that
booty
very. No,
and then
I
going
don't.
to
I actually.
vagina.
Can I be honest? Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
All right.
And I should. And I will.
Finally,
I'll do
you
it
made
tonight.
a statement about it.
Did I
Because every
say-
time I bring it up, you kind of give a giggle, like that is something going on in your daily life.
I probably should. Add
What
it to
should
the
admit
list.
it or just do it?
Let's add it to our project list. No, I mean, I haven't done it that much, to be honest.
Oh, see, you have done
I have.
it. See,
No, I mean, I can't remember the last time.
all right. I'm just
Here's
saying.
the point.
See,
okay.
I knew
Did
it.
I even
You
get
couldn't
through
hide
this
it from
email?
me.
Jess. Okay. Here's the
wants to know
Oh no,
if-
I didn't even finish it because you. Listen. She wants to know. The same question goes for me licking him and then going back to a blowjob. Is it risky for me? Can it transmit bacteria? Thanks for the great advice, Jess.
Yeah.
Yes, Jess. It can transmit bacteria. Anytime you go from anal to vagina, or anal to penis, or anal to friggin' your turkey sandwich, it is a bad idea. Because then you're eating bacteria with your mayo. The whole thing
Yeah.
is not good, okay? Anal, and then you go to the bathroom. You
So
wash
what do
your
you do
butt.
about that?
This is what you do.
All right.
If you go anal, then you go and you wash it off. Like you don't go back and forth. You brush your teeth, you wash your hands, you change the condom. If it's like you're having anal sex and you're going back to vaginal sex. So it's really important. So you and your partner should both be showered and totally clean down there before any mouth to anus action. Not that I would know.
All
I
right.
do know. I'm kidding. I've done it. I just can't remember last time. I'm super busy.
No, I don't
Okay.
need you to tell me the last time, just that you've done it before.
I need the
like,
new iOS 9 so I can start tracking
tracking the-
my anal activity. Is that?
You haven't licked any anus recently.
Dude, my
Is it gonna text me and be like anal activity?
Yeah.
You haven't had any anal activity in 14
I
days.
know. But do you know what also is crazy? One of my old coworkers said that he had a ex-girlfriend that was super into it. Like she wanted to do it all the time.
There's some people. There's guys who are super into it. Everything's good, you guys. It's all normal.
Yeah.
It's all fine.
We're just giggling because obviously it's funny, but we're not judging you.
No, you guys, people freaking love
Yeah,
it.
don't be
Anal play.
uptight saying that we're judging you
No,
about it.
yeah, don't
Everyone
email
wants to
anything angry.
Everyone wants to be
I'm
offended
just telling you
these
to do it
days.
right. I know, right? Do people just get pissed?
Oh my God, try being
You?
on the air every day.
Because you're also more offensive in nature.
Well, yeah, and then people just like overanalyze everything. Jesus
I know.
Christ! You think that like being offended is people's like full-time job?
I
these
know,
days.
seriously. Well, they
Like
I don't
have
know.
some freaking fun.
I know.
All
People,
right.
we love you all. Can't you tell?
Of course.
Okay, so here's the thing, Jess. You and your partner should both be showered. Like I said, be showered for any mouth to anus, any anus, anything.
Please
Even
just do
so,
it in the shower.
That's a great way to do it. Then you're instantly, you can wash it off.
Yeah.
Right. It's not a good idea to switch from analingus to oral because bacteria. She's totally right. So if you want to engage in backdoor play during oral, whether it's during a BJ or while he's going down on you, you can explore using a finger or two. So don't use your mouth, and always use lube and wash your hands. And these days with like sanitizer and all those wipes, like have some wipes by your bed. Like I have wipes by my bed. I have a lot of things by my
What
bed.
kind of wipes?
I have like those. Well, I have like sex toy cleaners. I don't know. They're just regular wipes I got at the grocery store.
Is your nightstand just full of
Dude, my-
just stuff? Just like
I was like,
lubes.
I would love to ask my intern Lori here to come over and clean up my sex toys, but I'm not going to because she'd have to wear surgical gloves and it's like really embarrassing.
Hazmat suit.
Here's the problem: there's probably, and no joke, in my bedroom, 200 vibrators, and the problem is they're all rechargeable, but they're tucked away.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude,
Your
but the
electricity bill must be
they're
off
not
the
all
chain.
charged, but the problem is these vibrators these days, they don't come with like, this is a Fun Factory vibrator, this is a Vibratex, then you got to match the cords with the I don't freaking know which goes with which. I didn't have a label maker out when I was masturbating charging it. What I realized that the problem is, I'm going to get back to cunnilingus in a minute, is that my house is not only not kid-proof, it's not date-proof. So I had this date come over a few weeks ago,
And he
and I was
slipped
like,
on a dildo.
literally.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, I forgot there was one charging in the bathroom. I mean, I need a full-on hour to hide. I've got a wedge.
Oh, man.
Thank God the Sybian's not set up yet because I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with that.
Yeah.
Like, it's really, like, it's not date-proof at all. It's a problem.
I'll set up the Sybian, I promise.
Will you?
I swear.
Okay,
I will
awesome.
do
And you
it.
and your girlfriend can come use it.
I just want to see what it looks like.
It's awesome. I mean, it's got 500 heads to it, and you guys are going to die. We're going to do some videos on it.
All right.
Okay, so anyway, backdoor play. Here's the deal. The lining of your anal activity is very thin, and so it does not provide enough lubrication. That's why I'm always saying whenever you are having anal sex, even if you're using your fingers, you want to use lube, not your saliva. So all that spitting you see in porn and stuff, that's also bacteria. That's not safe. So nothing should go near your back door, toys, fingers, penis. Anything should go back there, and then in your vagina, on your vagina, any of that. So keep wipes, all that stuff, very bad, like I do. I can never find them though because they're buried under toys. All right, we've got some more sex. We've got some more things about oral sex. Are we good here? People?
Yeah, a few minutes.
We're having a good time here. Okay, dear Emily, I love the show. Okay, here's the sitch. I love performing oral sex on my lady friends. Here's the caveat. My orgasms are not as intense without it. And I recently started sleeping with someone who insists that I gargle after going down on her, and it completely takes me out of the mood. I'm not opposed to the taste. She really is clean, so why must I gargle after?
So
is that a thing to do?
He goes down to her.
And she's like, don't make out with me.
Wow.
Right,
You
we-
never hear about that.
I know. You always hear the guy who's
Yeah,
like, you just swallowed my jizz? Go brush your teeth.
No.
Some guys do that.
Yeah.
And it's offensive.
Which is weird.
But it's whatever. It's not
It's your
offensive.
own jizz. It's not like some other guys, you know?
Yeah. Because that
cares?
would be really weird.
Yeah.
Okay. So you should just, so why must I gargle after? Is that a thing to do? Ask going downtown now to go and rinse my, is that a thing to go downtown and then rinse my mouth? Should I suck it up and mentally get back into the game? Like, it's pissing him off.
Okay.
He's like, I just gave you an orgasm and now you want me to go to the bathroom and get out of the mood and gargle? But I guess it's not unusual because women are always self-conscious, and men, about their penis and about their taste of how they taste down there. I think for men, they're thinking like, not even just like, I think for women, they're like, I think it's the same thing. They think that they're not going to taste good. Like, thank you for going down there, but I don't want anything to do with it. For their hygiene, because we're always wondering if we're clean or not. And I have to admit that there have been guys I've been with who, it's been a while since the guy's been like, don't kiss me. But I also don't try to I'm not like trying to like make out with them right after I swallow their semen. But I do understand this, and obviously he's probably one of these guys who's okay with her kissing him after fellatio. But if it's a deal breaker, I would bring it up, or just why doesn't he just put some of those breath strips by your bed instead of having to get out of bed?
Yeah.
Or just keep some mouthwash by the bed, poured into a cup. I mean, the thing is, I don't think this should trip him out as much as it. I mean, I think we can put it into this. I think that you could like split the difference. If it freaks her out and you still want to make out, like put a breath strip in your mouth or like drink some water. Because for me, like let's say I swallow, I'll drink some water and then, it's all good. We're all fine. Like, you're not going to get sick from it. But he's offended and it takes him out of the mood. Has this ever happened to you with a girl?
No. That's just weird.
No. I think.
I always hear that with guys, though, you know?
But why are guys so freaked out and girls typically aren't?
I don't know. Because guys are weird, too. It's hard to understand things like that.
I've had guys who are like, I want to taste my jizz.
Or maybe...
And then I called Uber. Just kidding. Kidding.
Well, maybe also, like, maybe she had a bad past experience. Something
With her own,
happened.
maybe she had a bacterial vaginosis or something, and someone went down on her, and then it
yeast
tastes like
infection or I don't know.
I don't know.
All it takes is really one guy to be like, "That's like you're disgusting down there," or like things are not so fresh, and
Yeah.
it just you're
It'll
done
ruin a girl.
forever.
Yeah,
Madison,
yeah.
you are finished for life. It's true. Or some guy tells you got a small penis in the locker room at a young age. I mean, if anyone insults your genitalia across the board, it will stick with you for life. So that could be it as well. So Sean, nothing wrong with talking to her and saying, is that Sean, right? I think you, Jason.
Yeah,
Sean?
to say, hey, do I really need to go do that right now?
Right. Like, I think you taste great.
But also,
you taste
you
like
know what,
flowers.
Sean, I also find it kind of weird that you're even...
Jason.
Jason? It's Jason?
Yeah, whatever.
I thought you
Jason,
just said Sean.
I did. It was a mistake.
Oh,
A couple ones ago.
I corrected it.
My bad. Jason. I do find it kind of weird. Like, you're getting laid. Who cares? You're a guy. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but he's sensitive about
Guys
it.
don't really care or sensitive or care about this kind of stuff.
No.
So,
I know.
if that's just something she had a bad experience in the past and that's what she really wants to do to get through it, you know what? You're still getting laid. There's a billion guys out there not getting laid.
I know.
And that it would be happy to fucking go
Dude, they'd
use some
have to do
mouthwash.
anything. Like they would,
You
they'd go to the
Yeah.
grocery store
They
and
would-
buy you
yeah,
dinner.
They
and
would
make
walk 50 miles to their house, to the chick's house, you know?
No joke, man.
Who cares? But at least talk to her at least once, and if she says that's what she likes, then just stick with it.
with
There's
it.
a lot worse things that she would make you do.
Exactly.
You know?
Thank you, Menace.
All
It's
right.
been a wonderful show. And thank you,
has.
everyone, for listening. Here's the dealio. Thank you so much, Madison, producing for the show. And thank you to Lori, my intern. Thank you, Menace, as always, for being here out of your busy day, your schedule. I know you're super famous and on billboards
No,
and stuff.
not at all.
But I love it. And I love you, honey, so much. And also, review us on iTunes, like we said. We love that. And one more thing. I'm going to ask you one more thing before I go. This is 3. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Sex with Emily. I love you all. Was it good for you? Email me. Feedback at sexwithemily.com. Okay, guys, turn your volume down for the next minute. I need to tell the ladies something. Go ahead, trust me. It's for your own good. All right, ladies, it's just us now. And I have news for you. Your guy loves to masturbate. Hey, it's natural, healthy, and necessary. Let him know that not only are you cool with it, but that you really want him to enjoy it too. Surprise him with the #1 selling toy for men, the Fleshlight. Fleshlight's toys feel so real that they are truly the next best thing. They have models created for every preference you can think of. Models that are perfect for travel, and one of our favorites, the Quick Shot. It's an open-ended sleeve that we like to call the hand job helper. And don't think your guy is the only one who will benefit from a Fleshlight. Their famous stamina training unit is all about helping guys learn to last longer in bed. This is the gift that keeps on giving. So if you really want to turn him on with a Fleshlight. It'll be a surprise he won't forget. Just go to sexwithemily.com and click on the Fleshlight banner right now. Let's talk about the orgasm gap. You don't know what the orgasm gap is? Okay, so a little refresher. Men take anywhere between 6 to 8 minutes to orgasm during intercourse. Women, between 20 and 40 minutes. You see the issue here? There's like a gap. Even if you don't have an issue with premature ejaculation, the fact remains women take longer to achieve orgasm than men do. A lot longer. But you can take action. You can. For starters, more foreplay. Foreplay is not just a suggestion, it's actually mandatory. And to help you narrow the orgasm gap during intercourse even more, try Promescent. See, Promescent is a clinically proven, FDA-approved product that can significantly delay ejaculation. So, why is that a good thing? Because if you're able to last longer, you'll have less anxiety about performing. You can focus on being in the moment with your partner, enjoying sex instead of stressing about it. And your partner gets a benefit of a longer, more intense experience. Doesn't that sound much better? Doesn't that sound more fun? No more gaps? A lot more sex, a lot more orgasms. God, this sounds good. Promescent is a topical spray that gets applied to the penis to improve a man's stamina. Unlike common delay sprays that make you numb, Promescent is quickly absorbed, allowing you to enjoy the sensations of sex. When used properly, it won't transfer to your partner, which, trust me, nobody likes. What other product can help you last longer, have better sex, reduce performance anxiety, and improve your relationship? Exactly, none. And it's easier to buy Promescent than ever before because now it's available at your local Rite Aid and Target too. That's right, you can run out, get some today. Of course, you can also click on the Promescent banner on my site or visit promescent.com today. today.